If he hit me up saying he wanted to apologize for things in person, um, I probably wouldn't even need it at that point. It would depend like how long ago was the breakup. Like, cause not you, it's been 2 years, nigga. You're just figuring out like that I was owed an apology. So, I don't know, but it would depend on the circumstances. Like if I don't have a boyfriend and maybe like things didn't close good, or maybe like I had some things I wanted to get clear too. Maybe I would. It would just definitely depend on the circumstances. Like, is this something that I feel like? Because I could kind of feel like that, you know.
If
Because
it was
I can kind of get that feeling too. Because I feel like there's some shit that I probably still need to apologize for, like to an ex. And it's like, even though that shit like might have been past, and maybe I did apologize for it at the time, but maybe it wasn't like sufficient. Or you could see how things,
I don't hate
hindsight's always
apologies. Like
2020.
it's okay. Like if it's just like, hey, let's catch up, or like, just like on a lighter note, then like, I didn't mean to all this bullshit. I'm like, no thanks. But if it's just like, let's do lunch, catch up, hope everything's well, then like you probably have a greater chance at that point. It's like
mm,
I just want to apologize and talk about, like I'm definitely not interested. Not
I
like
don't
in a
know.
negative.
I
Just
just
I really don't do too well with apologies. It's not like I don't
But in what
accept
way?
them. I just
So
don't.
only in receiving an apology, or
Yeah,
saying
and receiving. Like I
apology?
have no problem. But even when I'm like taking accountability for something, it's like no, I really recognize like where I went left maybe, or this was a little too much or something like that. This may have crossed the line. But like,
But
just like people
say
who
you're sorry.
apologize like I'm sorry, like I apologize like that literally just it's like it ricochets off me. I'm like,
No, I'm one who do need closure. So that would be perfect for me. That would be so good for me in my soul because I need closure. If I
Even
don't get it,
like 3 years down the line. So let's say it
yeah,
happened
I need
recently,
closure. It's still some shits
and
getting
you
me
have
up
a
to God
boyfriend,
to me for.
and you have a boyfriend. It's
Yeah,
been 3 years and you got a boyfriend. You still gonna go to dinner with your ex so he can apologize?
yeah, I am because I need to hear
going like, yeah,
sorry. Because it's probably some things that this motherfucker probably did that is probably not hindering too bad, but it's hindering my current relationship. So for this person to be like, hey, I want to meet up to talk about the shit that happened with us, I'm like, okay. And just to know that, okay, I wasn't crazy about this. I shouldn't have to second guess myself about this, what I'm doing with this new nigga. So now I know, like, okay, I'm good.
But would it even matter? Or
Yeah,
like,
yes. Because I'm a person who is always on my
Torian
mind.
like, yes, it matters.
see, but like I'm thinking about like how your nigga would feel. Like,
Fuck how he feel. I mean, not fuck how he
see,
feel, but
exactly.
he
So
gonna have to
it's given
know.
like you don't need your current boyfriend.
He no,
If
it's
you
not
gotta
even
go
about
back,
you
if
making
you
about
gotta
this
go back
nigga.
and give
It's not about
closure.
me.
Look, because this is what he gonna be saying to you.
And I'm
I'm
like,
like,
nigga,
what the fuck do you mean you need closure?
I'm like,
You
if you
ain't
don't
closed
understand this,
nothing
then
off
baby,
with
we
him.
ain't meant for each other. Then I'm gonna have to dip on you too, cause baby,
Okay, you're obviously finna be alone.
yes,
Or back with
no.
your ex.
I'm a
Go back with your ex like you always wanted. Closure my
that's what they're gonna
ass.
say too. They're like, yeah, see, look, you just supposed to be
No,
representing my
fast.
name.
Closure my
It wasn't
ass.
even about that nigga. It was about me at the end of the day, about how I was still holding on to this shit. I'm
Exactly.
here.
So, but does your boyfriend deserve to be there while you holding on to another nigga?
It's not me holding on to it. It's just me like, damn, like this
You are
hurt my
holding on to it.
feelings.
yes, you are holding on to it.
You
No,
have to
I'm
be
not holding
holding
on to
on
the
to
love.
You
it.
got
I'm
a little
Yeah.
string
like the
attached.
feelings that he had, and it's just like I could let it go, but still, it would be so much better for me to hear that you did me wrong, and like for me to know that that you
But
did
why
it.
they gotta know that? Do
Like,
you know that? All
Right? I'm
you
like,
gotta do is know that.
no, but I want them to know that they did it. I want them to acknowledge it so
I'm
that
like,
way.
but look how you just giving all that power away from you.
mhm.
Boom. You're putting all this shit on the external, this person that's not even like, what the fuck? They're knowing that shit wouldn't even affect you for real.
But they do. It's just
Well, it
like
took them 3 years to know it, and look at you fucking up a new relationship.
yeah, I knew I hurt you when I did this, and it's like, oh my god, thank you for finally acknowledging the hurt that you caused me. You know, like it ain't. You gotta moved on from it, Dad. But like, still, it feels so much better to know that you honestly know that what you did hurt me, and you walked around this house and like it didn't. But like, you never acknowledge the fact that you hurt my feelings, and that's the same thing with the nigga. I'm like, damn, like you hurt my feelings by like cheating on me like this many times, you know, whatever the case may be. And then I moved on from, you know, I done grew, continue working on myself, but it still feels good just for to have that acknowledgement of that I did do this, I did do you wrong. And that's all I need to hear from you. I don't need to, I don't, you know, it's feel good to hear it. I don't need it from this person, but it will just feel good to just hear it, get the acknowledgement, and be able to fully move on. Because with me, how I am, I can move on from something, but it's still like a little linger that's still there, just waiting for this nigga just to be like, huh. And it might just be the fact that I need to feel like I'm always right. Who knows? But I just need to know that I was not wrong when I thought this shit. So the fact that you can acknowledge it makes it so much better for my soul.